Welcome to this series where we are playing the Dead Planet for Reforged Eden. In the last part, we were exploring around the planet, and in fact, we did almost a complete circuit. And we finally finished the unfinished escape rocket. In fact, if I'd gone the opposite way, we would have found it a lot quicker, but that's the way it goes. What I've done since the end of the last video is I've went out and collected some of the resources which I dropped into a portable constructor. And just the other thing I've also done is if we come into ammo boxes, I've gone through all the cargo boxes and gathered up everything we've got into here. In fact, it's filled up 2 ammo boxes like that, and we've got some other additional ammunition here. So I've got some resources that I will need because we're going to need the Neo, because I think we've got to make some flux coils to be able to get the CPU the CV starter, sorry. So but I don't want to rush into that, because in this part what I want to do is carry on exploring the planet and gather up the resources which I've scattered around the planet so I can take stock of where we are. Now, as usual, a big thank you for all comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. And so, a couple of you reminded me that there is actually a salvage core available in the game. And I've actually built one of those now. So hopefully we'll be using that. I must admit, I've forgotten completely about the salvage core. But then it's a little while since I've actually played Reforged Eden. And the other thing I've also done is, if we come into here, I've actually made this silver shade light, which I'm going to spawn in here. So we're just going to bring that in. Let's just get in a bit closer. No, it's won't come any closer. Now, I did get a comment about going to a higher tier. The problem is, if I show you this one in Reforged Eden, you can see we're just below the tier 1 on that. And I was a bit worried because I knew how close the silver shade light is to the tier 1. But of course, that doesn't really count that much in this game, because of course what it's all about actually is your CPU. So if we come into here, you can see our CPU usage is 5,000 out of 393. Now, if I wanted to go to another level, because of course the tiers are immaterial, because it's your first tier is 6,000, the same. And then if we come to a small vessel, I think I see the basic CPU is another 6,000, which would only take me to 12,000. Now the Mark II here doesn't actually tell you the CPU, but I actually went into the creative mode and checked. This is actually 15,000. Now I know that there are differences between how the CPUs are calculated, but it's not that much. And you can, because this is a level 10, because it's kitted out with a lot more advanced stuff. So the light is the logical one, or the safest one to do. But just to show you, the reason I wanted to come for the light is that we come to turn the power on. We're going to have to put some fuel in here. Is if I show you devices, this ship's been tricked out so that it's got only a single storage area, the ammunition controller. And you can see we got storage for 4,664. So we got quite a lot of storage space in here to get going with. The other thing also is, in searching the unfinished rocket, I found a couple of sniper rifles. So I've now made a sniper rifle, which is quite good. So we've got this ship here. I suppose what we're going to have to do is put some fuel in it. And we're going to need to transfer it to the fridge. In fact, I think we can stand here now. Silver shade light. Aha. So if we get the silver shade light here, pick up the hover vessel, and of course the silver shade light's got a fridge. I think what I'll do is take everything we need to preserve, but I think I'll leave the plants behind because we don't need anything there. Industrial container. You need to put some in it. Oops, not. Put some fuel in it. And some oxygen. And we can, whoops, put that in there. And I think all the other storage boxes. Oh no, we got some general junk there. I think what I will do is take about 18 of those because we're going to go out and do some exploring. And of course, what we're going to need to do is it's on, isn't it? Yep, and we're going to need to turn the oxygen on. We're going to put some more. Actually, we'll put some more power in. Then yeah, some more fuel in. The ship's nice and fully fueled. Oops. And we're good player of a vessel, industrial container, storage. Like that. That's what we can do now. Is switch this thing off to save a bit of fuel and oxygen. My oxygen's a bit low, so got my oxygen. Oops, haha. Need to turn the power back on again. I can never turn the power back off again. So we've now got this here. And just to show you what I've got in here, I've got quite a collection of stuff in here as well, which I've collected from when I was out on the travels. You can see we've got quite a lot of power. The other thing I've started doing is I've looted through here. I haven't taken out all the oxygen, and I've taken out some of the power cells underneath here as well. Now, I did get a comment about collapsing buildings, and I'm certainly going to be doing that going forward. But, of course, it's not something I wanted to do until I got the storage capacity. The other thing you also see is that when I finished the previous video, it said destroy 5 more cores. And what I did is when I went out to recover the loot, I killed another couple of cores. And so we now got to do 10 cores, and I certainly want to do that. So the other thing I want to show, because I wanted to double check this, we've got loads of loot in here, and we've got more than enough stuff on here to actually build the required ship. Oh, here's the doors. So we've got these columns of fuel in here, which needs to be taken apart as well. There's 2 of those. And of course, inside the nacelles of the unfinished rocket is a whole load of other ones as well. So that is good. Anyway, so that is the current situation. What I want to do in this part is we've got 2 loot boxes. We've got one over here, which I want to pick up. And then we got another one here. Because I think I found some flux cores, but I think I actually put them into the workshop. So what we'll probably do is come out, go back this way. So we'll set a temporary marker there. And then we'll fly towards that and then go down and pick up the stuff. So we're going to do a bit of exploration just for the fun of it. And let's get going. Let's see if we can pick up some more cores and anything else that's of value. And of course, because we've got the SV now, one will have a little bit more speed. And of course, we've got a light on it. And of course, we've got all the other usual stuff. This is quite important. We come to equipment. We've got an armor locker. We've got a wireless connector. We've got the fridge. So we've got fuel tanks, O2 station. We've got weapons, but we haven't got... I don't think I can make any ammunition for... We make 15mm ammunition. Not that I'm going to need it, really. We need to use the large constructor, which is over there somewhere, but I'm not too worried about that. We shouldn't encounter any hostiles. Famous last words, but I'm going to get to green. I'm going to head towards the sun, or the rising sun. So what we're going to do is start off by going in that direction. I'm not going to worry too much about looting around this area. We can come back to that once we've got it. I'm more interested in what we can find around the rest of the planet. Of course, we got a nice scanner. And let's fly across here. And we'll stay fairly low just in case I find anything of interest here. Now, I'm aware that this isn't going to be particularly that interesting if we're just flying across the surface of the planet. But I must admit, it's nice to be in a ship that's a bit more... Oh, wow. What's that there? Okay. This could be useful. Only missed this. Of course, the advantage we got now, wait, in here, is... I mean, we don't have to climb in from the back. Oh, I'll take the shotgun shells. And this is nice. More fuel cells. I don't think I'm pretty sure this has got a core in it, but just here we go. Nope, it's got no core. Oh well, we've got some steel plates. Well, that's a nice find. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just fly towards the new marker and see if I can find anything. Oh, we've got a new heat signature over there. We'll certainly go and check that out. This is 1.78. Now, one potential problem I got is that, of course, in Reforged Eden, thrusters are weaker. So I know that the thrusters on the ship at the moment can carry what I actually need, but that doesn't mean it's actually going to work here. Oh, this looks a bit... I think... What on earth is this? A fallen station. Right, we've now reached level 8. Okay, this... I don't think I've actually encountered this. Okay, let me just get here. Also could get back into the habit of turning the thrusters off. Okay, what we've got here. We don't have a drill. It's got a core. No idea where the core would be. Let's have a look round. See. Well, I can see some loot boxes in that up there. Pretty sure I can see some loot boxes in here. Nope, maybe I didn't see any loot boxes. It's a bit of a weird state. So the staircase goes up, but we can't actually. I'm not seeing any loot boxes, but let me just... I think we'll fly up and the... If there's anything higher up, be a little bit careful. I'm not... I think my light is a bit... Oh, haha. I'm not seeing anything in here, guys. So, we're not going to bother. But it's an interesting artifact on the surface here. So here we are. We're just coming up on the marker. We seem to be next to a lake, but I'm not seeing anything there. I think we've got a pile of stone, so that's probably a... We will stop and pick up the stone, because I still want... Because copper is still going to be an issue. So, going to be a painful process if we got to find that. Of course, what we can do, I mean, we can go up into space, but the problem is what we really need is an EVA suit. And if I remember correctly, to make an EVA suit, we need 1 gold bar. And it'd be really great if we could find a gold bar. A little bit of pentaxid just there. snag the pentaxid. Just for sweetness sake. It's XP. Another rock there. There's a whole load of pentaxid here. I don't think I want to run around too much. Plus, I don't want to fill the ship up with pentaxid. Simply because it's quite heavy. So just keep grabbing the stone. 21 stone. Isn't it exciting? So where are we going now? You'd come down to here. I'll fly south. I'm gonna head for that destroyed farm. Because there's a... Oops. Nice thought. If we can load the guns, but... Right, we've got this whole area here that needs to be checked out. I think we'll start by finding the portable constructor. It should be here somewhere. And then what we'll do is kind of loop down this area here. It says I've flown over it. Where is the... Oh, is it here? If we can get here. Cross this off. Fuel, not that we're burning a lot of fuel. That's another nice thing about this ship. It's quite fuel economical. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. So what we'll do is shove everything in there. Put the connector on. Probably the easiest way of doing this. Got another shotgun. We've got a bit of ammo. All this stuff. Take that out. Right, I'm just gonna offload this. We got an oxygen booster tank. That could be fairly useful. Silicon, cobalt, magnesium. Cancel that. Put it back on again. Actually, it's just... Got some Neo. The Neo is going to be quite useful because that's going to help us do the what we call it. It's just up. Yeah, the feeding the stuff had gone off the bottom. Got some plant food. Got the motorbike, which we probably don't need anymore. Just grab this onto here. Pick this up again. Some logs. A bit of refined pentaxid. So we've got quite a lot of resources here, which are going to be pretty useful. Right in there, there. Get rid of that. Shotgun. Right, I can't remember if I think I kind of looted out this area, didn't I? This one's done. So what we're going to do is just scoot around and pick these buildings. So we know that one's done. What we got? Got the destroyed farm here. Can't remember if we actually did this. Pretty sure we did, but I'm going to check it. Because we know that this has got up damage. Okay. So maybe I didn't do this one. Go and find the core. It should be down here. Oh, well, no, we have done this one. Okay. It helps if you use the right weapon. Yeah, so we done this one. If I put it on here, yeah. Oops. Got here solar panel. Salvage that. We can get a little bit more to town on these buildings here. Just use this to do the salvaging. For the pick you up the plant fiber. Certainly take. Actually, no. We'll leave the grow lights for the moment. In fact, I could just grab this, take that. If we deploy our, what we call it, yeah, deploy the salvage core. What I can do is retrieve these. These can sometimes be a little bit of a pain in the neck to manufacture. So if we get the hydroponic lamps, we'll take those with us. We can always come back for any grow plots, but we need the CV to do that. That's another one there. So we'll thank you. Any more hydroponics lamps? Certainly take these. How many have we got? Got 12. Not a bad haul actually. If we grab you 3, we can get all these. Because we need multiples of 9 grow plots. So taking these off the edge. This is certainly something I want to keep. Whoops. That was out that all the grow plots. No, I think there's one more over there. Go and grab you. And of course, left shift to pick up. Put that on the that. What's under here? Oh, the grow plot underneath the glass pane. Take the window. And I've lost my ship. Okay, so we've now got get back to the ship. Wherever you are. No, I think the O2 station is here for that. Haha. You just switch the oxygen on. Oxygen's on. Thrusters on. So we've done that one. Just gonna fly around. Well, gonna offload all this. Certainly don't want a damaged block. That goodbye. Right, we'll just check these. I'm pretty sure we've done these. Yeah, this one's done. There's the cores there. So I'm pretty sure we swept this entire area and collected all the resources, but just double check. This one's looted down. Check this one. Jump out. Thank you. Yep, you're all done. Just you're done, and you are done as well. Okay, so we've now got these covered. Our next target is here. I think maybe we'll scoot down south a little bit and see what we can find down the south. South, yeah. So we're going to go in this direction. We probably don't need to remove that now. So we're just kind of go and do a bit of a dog leg to get to the Pentaxid store. Oops. Keep doing that. So just keep down here. Oh, look at that. That another we might have done this one already, but we're certainly not going to pass him up. So in here, say hello. That might not be, the broken side is on this side, I think. There it is. Oh, there's a mechanical drill, isn't it? Now that might actually be useful now. Right, we'll just go this way and see. Oh, I think. Oh, what's down in there? Is that Promethium or Pentaxid? It's probably Pentaxid, but just go down and take a quick look. It'd be nice to get a little bit of Promethium, but it's just, well, it's 2 Pentaxid, so that gives us a bit more XP. I think these are silicon. We'll take these. Yep, got 200 for that. Out of range, 200. What are we doing? We're nearly half full. Okay, it's starting to get a bit dark, so we're gonna. Actually, I need to eat some food. Fridge. We'll eat one of those. I mean, we still got our emergency rations, so we're okay at the moment. The lighting is marginal at the moment. Not seeing anything here. How close are we to? I think what I am going to do is we're going to go directly south, because sometimes if you go to the actual poles, there can be interesting things actually on the poles, so it's certainly worth going down and checking. Something here, it says that, oh look at that, we found some more stuff, but it doesn't show up on the radar. So what have we got here? Well, we got ourselves a base, which could be good for destroying the core. We'll just drop down here. We'll go and destroy the core just for our mission. Where's the entrance? We are gonna loot the top first. Med kit, I'll take that. Food. Game seems to have a little bit of an obsession with protein bars. Oops. Nope. Oh, we'll certainly take that. Cosium, certainly copper ore. Allowed. keep 8 hours. And of course we're up in here. It's got some extra shotgun shells, didn't we? I think we'll just use the shotgun for... I think we will, this time we will actually salvage the generator. That'll give us computers, capacitor. I think I've just zapped the oxygen by mistake. Where's the fuel cells? I think round here, where there's an entrance, is a, what we call it. There's the fuel cells up there. And I get the fuel cell. We'll take small. That fuel as well. And up here is flame chamber, and that would take that as well. The solar panel on the roof. We'll take that. Not one. Whoops, missed him. I mean, we got the large constructor inside we could take as well. Yeah, I did that. Entry pool, haha. Okay, well. Oops, I've just put it all in the fridge. Don't want to do that. Ah. Right, let's just get back in the ship and move on to the next place. Move on to the next one. What we got here. Doesn't look familiar. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Light on. We need to find the core. Not seeing it here. Got a feeling it might be up. Oh no, it might be in here. There it is. Haha. 212. Didn't have a lot of oxygen actually. Salve it, not defense mode. Scrap the generator. Certainly want that. Antennas are good for electronics and other stuff. Actually, is there any loot boxes around here? Can we see any? Oh, look at that. Nearly missed these. Any? Oh. And not seeing anything else. Got to be a loot box here somewhere. What's this? Got a large capacitor. Oh well. Take the radar dish. More electronics. Oh, there's the loot box. Oh yeah, that would have been a great loss if I hadn't picked that up. 10 copper. Yes, whoops. This. What we got up here? Access terminal. Actually, it's just we use that. Okay. No, I think that's about it. We'll take the capacitor just for completeness. Okay. Something. Not happy with the position of this ship. Of the light. Right, this is an O2 thing. We are a bit short on oxygen, so we'll find the core again. I've got a feeling that the core is actually buried on this. Just check. Yeah, I've got a feeling. Core is underneath. Could be wrong. Right, I'm just gonna have a dig down and see if I can find the core. I don't think it's under there. I'm almost certain it's down under here somewhere. There it is. Actually, can we destroy this with... No, we actually need a... Actually, let's try the sniper rifle. Yeah, the sniper rifle. And again, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. Right, we got 13,000 oxygen. 55. 54 oxygen. Wow. We've actually got an abandoned biolab here as well. I think we're gonna have to come back here, guys. Yeah, we're getting low on oxygen, but we don't have a problem with the oxygen anymore. Right, we're just shade light. Oxygen. Fridge, ammunition controller. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to loot this out. I'm aware that time is pushing on. Some nice do all this all out. Oops, where's it gone? That up. Of course, it disappears under the ground. Entry full. Player. Bridge, ammunition controller. I know I could put the salvage core on here. I'll probably get more resources from it, but I'm aware that this is a little bit of an unexpected bonus. What we can do is just undermine this, if we can get a collapse of the steel plates. Sometimes it just doesn't do it. Anyway, so that is there. It is quite low. Yeah, this is actually not what I thought it was. This is the abandoned biolab. Let me just flip to green. Is this actually showing on the... Yeah, this is actually showing on the map now. What else have we got here? We've got something here and here. We've got loot boxes there. Yes, we got quite a nice good area here that needs to be looted down. And I mean, technically there's enough here for the 5 core requirement. And we've got this base here. We've got a bridge there. I'm going to sneak up on that bridge. Oh well, singularly underwhelming. Eat one of those. Weekly sustaining food. There's the core. I think this core one's a bit more trickier than. I don't want to fall off, because if we fall off we could be. What we're going to have to do is destroy this thing here. Right on top. Knock this out. Got in the way of fuel. 700. We'll take that. And we'll scrap it. Well. Anyway, I'm just gonna jump back into the ship and get back to green. We've now got 6 out of 10 cores. We just, what's up over there? We're gonna have to come back and loot this properly, I think. I think the core might be in the base of this one. I'm kind of half wanting to. We got it. There's the core there. Just turn that off. We'll just use the pistol ammunition now. One more gone. I won't loot this. I'm just counting cores at the moment. I mean, it'd be nice to get 3 more for this part. And because there's a loot box here. Rifle upgrade kit. Certainly wouldn't mind that. Could be quite useful. Did see something up on that hill. Let me just see. I'm sure I could see something. There was something over here. And there's something up on the top of the hill there. This is another starter type base. I think we can take this one down. The core. It's more about the XP at the moment than actual. Is As I can come back, because of course, as and when we get the CV working, we will probably spin across the planet's surface. Okay, another one, that's core number 8. It's getting a little bit heavy. There it is. What's it up here? Oh no, this is a. Oh, this is going to be certainly worth a visit. So, come here. How much space have I got left in the ship? Got enough. Not that much anyway. So we may have to do a bit of swapping around here. Alright, what we're looking for. That's where we're looking for. I wish it wouldn't do that. This will be core number 9. And come over to. Oops. Over here, isn't it? Take the oxygen, and while we're at it, as well. Oops. Good mode. Doing this just so that I know that I don't think oxygen is going to be a problem. Here, water as well. 2,735. And 3,977. Good. Okay, we don't have any more space. Okay. I don't want to load myself down with this, so this can wait. Thought I'd done this one. Go and check this. Well, we can take that and just use this up. Yep. Right, I just want to find one more core so that we can get the level up. And then we're going to have to make our way back to base and unload the ship, assuming we can get the ship off the ground, actually. As I say, I have a slight concern. Yeah, the ship's very, very sluggish. Right, let's just see if we can find one more core. Done that one. Do the abandoned biolab, because I think I know where the core is for that. We can land here. Oh, in there. Have a quick look through here. We can keep your steel plates for the moment. I'm looking for anything that's the computers. Plates. You can definitely keep your scrap. Now, the core for this abandoned biolab is over in this corner. It's a building here. And what we've got a kind of door here. I think if you crouch down, you can get through this little gap here. Oh, the alternative is that we blast the doors, but I think we can get through here. It's just a little bit tricky. And there we are. We've now reached level 9. Just destroyed 10 more cores. And just to wind up, guys, I know I've said it before, but just go through here. I think the entrance actually into the biolab is over here somewhere. There it is. We can come in here. There's not, if I remember correctly, there's not a spectacular amount of loot in here, but there's some fridges and things, I think. Loaf of bread. Why has this game got a bit of an obsession with giving me bread? I suppose we could eat one. Something like a sandwich, although preferably I would prefer something to be in it. Let me just see what we got here. Radiation immunity shot. That could be useful. Steak. Take that. Got a med kit station there. Thorns. I'll say we'll leave the med station. Plants. I think we're probably going to need to work on getting a farm up and running if possible. Metal cabinet. Oh yeah. This is why this place is quite worth a visit. Got some more shotgun shells. Take those. Get rid of that. I mean, there's some fairly nice stuff in the way for basic survival. So, what we got there? Adrenaline shot. Not the greatest fan of adrenaline shots. Got our first stadium parts. That means we can make some medical stuff. One thing we're not getting is plant protein. If we could get that, we could make some bandages. Hydrogen. Okay, put you there. Actually, I don't think we need hydrogen, so I can wait. I think that's about it for the biolab. I mean, there might be a few odds and ends lying around, but we're definitely going to have to come back here. And back to what I'm going to do is put you down for visit. Okay, it's not big enough. We'll call it loot. Waypoint. That's just to remind me that I need to come back and loot some stuff. Obviously, we can't go to the Pentaxis store, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is take this stuff back to the unfinished rocket, because we were now too heavy to take off. Oh no, hang on. Turn thrusters off tonight. Yeah, we're just about able to fly. We're on the limit of the thrusters, and I think this is a good example that if we were in the base game, this ship could get off the ground quite easily with a full load. But of course, in Reforged Eden, the thrusters are weaker. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.